Back here, Radio Row on a Wednesday, as we will be here all week long, and we are joined now by the boxer, the WBA super lightweight champion. He is Rolly Romero. Rolly, what's going on, man? What is your take of Radio Row?
I mean, this is like, bro, if you want exposure, you got to come over here. I would have had this shit in boxing.
That's what you're getting. I mean, you're in Vegas, boxing capital of the world, and you got a big fight coming up. Yeah. Amazon Prime. That's where we're gonna start having boxing now. Amazon Prime. Everybody has Amazon.
Yeah,
everybody. There's
200 million households.
I mean, there's people that'll say, oh, they don't get Netflix, they don't want Disney Plus, they don't want Peacock. No, everybody, you need Amazon in your life. So you have Amazon, so you can watch it on TV.
I ain't gonna lie, that next day delivery, man, that should come in clutch.
Hey, I'll tell you, no, not even that. There was a piece of equipment I needed for this week, and I realized that last Thursday. I ordered, and this isn't, this is St. Louis. This isn't, Chicago, New York, any kind of market like that. I go to click on it to see if it'd be in. By the time I left, it was like, oh, yeah, it could be there between 2 and 6 p.m.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay.
We need it.
Yeah, it was like 11 a.m. And I was like, oh, it could be here in 3 hours? Yeah, absolutely.
Jeff Bezos knows what he does. He started in his garage, man. You know what he's doing.
So you got a fight coming up. It's going to be on Amazon Prime. So that should get even more eyes on it. You talk about exposure.
I mean, we're going from 30 million on Showtime, active viewers on Showtime, to 200 million.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like massive. I mean, so even if our views double, which, theoretically, number wise, it should be like 5-6 times as much. But no, if it doubles, but we in a lot more money.
You know what you needed? So this is your first time. What really gets the people to get the exposure? Where's the belt?
My belt? Dude, I'm sore right now. I'm not going to carry that heavy ass.
Have you seen the team of handlers that some of these people have with them? Have you seen some of these NFL players that walk in here and they have about 4 or 5 people walking behind them? That's what you need to get, handlers.
Man, I don't
and then you have them carry like Seth Rollins, WWE champion Seth Rollins was here earlier, and he had somebody carrying his belt.
I don't need no babysitters. I don't need no babysitter. My dad told me not to hang out with people, so I'm not
okay.
So I don't like hanging out with groups of people,
Yeah. So tell me
about myself.
We're gonna talk about the fight here in a bit. 15-1, 13 knockouts. Explain to me the feeling of knocking somebody out. Explain to me what that feels like when you knock someone the F out.
You're not feeling when you bust a nut. Imagine that times 10.
All right.
You're like, I fucking rule the damn world.
And you're just, it, right? So when you hit them and knock them out, you know it right away.
You see it. You see the punch. You see the punch. You visualize you
really?
Landing a punch. Literally, like moments before it actually happens. It's literally like it's like some space-time shit.
So you have the idea in mind, like how you want the fight to go in your head. And so when you see that happening, like when you see all these visions and stuff seconds before it happens, like that's when you realize what's about to go on.
I'm telling you, bro, you premeditate that whole punch.
Really?
Like literally, especially that vicious knockout, it literally moments before it happens.
Yeah. So that's what is March 30th?
March 30th. Amazon.
Do you already have it? Do you already have it envisioned? March 30th? Do you already have that vision in your head?
Yeah, you see.
Yeah. You will be taking on Isaac Pitbull Cruz.
Chihuahua.
Have you had any run-ins with him?
I mean, I saw him last week.
Okay.
I saw him last week.
Never anything like as you were coming up, you guys both coming to no run-ins, anything like that?
No beef.
Okay.
We have no beef. It's just.
Do you have to create that? Do you have to create in your head? Do you have to create it? I mean,
no.
Okay.
It's an exciting fight. We're making this fight the most exciting fight. It's going to be one of the most exciting fights this year. I know that for a fact.
Yeah. Because
he's a Come Forward fighter. I'm a Come Forward fighter. He's Mexican. He's not going to back down. I'm not going to back down because I got the biggest balls in boxing. Mm-hmm. So it's gonna be a boom, 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 boom the whole time.
When you watch other boxing matches and you watch guys just kind of dance around and not want to hit, like what does that make you feel like?
Bro, I'm gonna tell you like this. The fights where I'm gonna touch you, but I'm not gonna hurt you. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna just touch you. I'm not gonna hurt you. boxing's not a sport that you gotta hurt people.
Yeah.
Boxing is a sport where it's like
You've knocked 13 people out. How can you say boxing's not a sport where you hurt people?
I'm talking from their mindset. I don't want to hurt you. I just want to touch you. I
Yeah.
just want to touch you. I want you to go out of this fight where you don't have an injury, you know. So you're able to, you know, so honestly, you still look pretty for when I go want to kiss you or whatever.
So again, March 30th, Amazon. That's where we can watch it now. Amazon Prime Video is where it's going to be. How long is this fight going to go? What's your prediction then?
Man, I'm gonna tell you like this. No prediction. I have no prediction on when it's gonna end. Just expect a firefight. I'm gonna let everybody else come up with a prediction in their head.
All right, that's Rolly Romero. Rolly, man, thank you so much. Best of luck.